If you're listening right now and your heart feels heavy, if you've been trying to stay strong but you're tired, if you've been praying and waiting and wondering when things will finally change, this message is for you. I want you to pause for a moment and hear this clearly. You are not forgotten. Your situation is not final, and God is still working. The reality of hard seasons. Life has a way of bringing unexpected storms. One moment, everything feels stable, and the next moment, you're dealing with pressure, pain, confusion, or loss. It can feel like everything is piling up at once. Maybe you've been doing things the right way. Maybe you've been praying, staying faithful, trying to keep your mindset positive, but things still aren't going the way you hoped. That can be one of the hardest places to be, because it's not just a situation, it's the waiting. Waiting for answers, waiting for change, waiting for peace. And in that waiting, doubt tries to creep in. You start asking questions like, did I do something wrong? Is God even listening? Will things ever get better? But here's the truth you need to hold on to. Just because you don't see movement doesn't mean God isn't working. Doesn't mean God isn't moving. God works even in silence. Some of the most powerful work God does happens in silence. Think about it. Seeds grow underground before they ever break the surface. You don't see the progress right away, but that doesn't mean growth isn't happening. The same is true for your life. God is working beneath the surface, aligning things, preparing you, building your strength, and setting up what's ahead. The Bible says in Jeremiah 29:11, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future." Notice something important. God already knows the plan. Even when you feel confused, even when things don't make sense, even when your current situation feels like the opposite of what you prayed for, God's plan has not changed. Your current situation is not your final destination. It's easy to believe that what you're going through right now is how things will always be. But seasons change. What you're facing is temporary, even if it doesn't feel like it. You might be in a season of struggle, but that doesn't mean you're stuck. You might be in a season of waiting, but that doesn't mean you've been forgotten. Your current situation is a chapter, not the whole story, and God is still writing. Strength in the waiting. Waiting is not wasted time. Let me say that again. Waiting is not wasted time. In the waiting, God is strengthening you. He's building patience. He's developing your faith. He's preparing you for what you've been praying for. Because sometimes the blessing requires a stronger version of you. The Bible reminds us in Isaiah 40:31. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. Renewed strength does not come from everything going perfectly. It comes from choosing to trust God even when things are uncertain. Faith when it's hard. Faith is easy when everything is going well. But real faith shows up when things are difficult. Faith says, I don't understand what's happening, but I trust God anyway. Faith says, I don't see the outcome yet, but I believe something good is coming. Faith says, this situation is not bigger than my God. And that kind of faith changes everything. God uses everything. One of the most powerful truths you can hold on to is this: nothing you're going through is wasted. Every challenge, every delay, every disappointment, God can use it. The Bible says in Romans 8:28, and we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. Not some things, not just the easy moments, all things. That includes your current struggle. Even this, God can turn it around for your good. You are being prepared, not punished. Sometimes we think hard seasons mean we're being punished, but often we're being prepared. Prepared for growth, prepared for purpose, prepared for something greater than we imagine. God is shaping your character. He's building real resistance. He's teaching you how to stand strong. Because where you're going requires strength. And that strength is being developed right now. Don't give up too soon. So many people quit right before things start to change. They give up because they're tired. They stop believing because they waited too long. But what if your breakthrough is closer than you think? What if the very thing you've been praying for is just around the corner? If you quit now, you might miss it. So don't give up. Don't stop praying. Don't stop believing. Keep going. God sees you. Even if nobody else understands what you're going through, God does. He sees your effort. He sees your tears. He sees the nights you stayed up wearing, and He cares. The Bible says in Psalms 34:18, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit." You are not alone in this. God is with you right here, right now. Speak life over your situation. What you say matters. If you keep telling yourself nothing will ever change, you start to believe it. But when you speak life, hope begins to grow. Start saying, "This is temporary. God is working. My situation will change. I will get through this." Your words shape your mindset, and your mindset shapes how you move. One step at a time. You don't have to figure out everything today. You don't need all the answers right now. Just take one step, one prayer, one positive thought, one small action forward, and then another. Progress doesn't always look big, but small steps still move you forward. Your story isn't over. This is not the end. No matter how it feels, your story is still being written. There are better days ahead. There is peace ahead. There is growth ahead. And one day, you'll look back and realize that this moment, this hard season, was part of what made you stronger. So if you're struggling right now, hold on. Hold on to your faith. Hold on to your hope. Hold on to the truth that God is still working, even when you can't see it. You are stronger than you think. You are closer than you realize. And your breakthrough is on the way. Until the next time, I love you on purpose.